Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News Update. 2 cases of varroa mite have been detected in the Hunter. The Department of Primary Industries says the bee-killing parasite has now been found in cessnock and tea gardens. The discovery has prompted the expansion of the eradication and surveillance zones to the west and to the north. It brings the total number of infected areas to 114 since varroa mite was first detected at the port of Newcastle in June last year. The state government has promised to ban any coal, gas or petroleum mining off the Hunter's coast if re-elected next month. It means projects like the Pepper 11 gas drilling exploration would be automatically rejected. It comes after the federal court agreed to end the legal action between the federal government and gas companies over Pepper 11. The decision nullified former Prime Minister Scott Morrison's decision to step in and block the request to extend a gas exploration licence off our coast. It also means gas companies will need to reapply for exploration licences. New South Wales farmers will host a political debate in Muswellbrook tonight. Roads, cost of living and the agriculture industry are just some of the topics set to be addressed. And New South Wales Farmers Policy Director Cathy Rankin says the community wants to know what decision makers have planned for the Hunter moving forward.
Particularly for the Hunter, we're also conscious that it is moving through a transition from coal to new energy and different types of operating. And so we're interested to also have that discussion with the politicians about what that means and how they would respond and support the community in that respect.
A conference will get underway in Newcastle today looking at the role of seaports across the world in dealing with climate change, renewable energy and the transition to net zero emissions. The Port of Newcastle is hosting the inaugural Greenport Congress Oceania with more than 150 delegates, industry experts and academics attending from around the world. The conference runs for 3 days. Exercise physiologists at the University of Newcastle have released a list of recommendations for introducing exercise after COVID-19. Research shows introducing exercise too early can delay the recovery process. Dr. Hayley Gluthwaite says it's normal not to do any exercise for 4 weeks after contracting the virus.
You shouldn't do exercise if you have any symptoms. So you really have to listen to your body around your symptoms, and that if your symptoms are fluctuating, which they often do with COVID, you'll have periods of high symptoms and then they might resolve. You have to adjust your exercise and physical activity according to those symptoms.
And train enthusiasts have their fingers crossed, hoping the Hunter Valley Steamfest will go ahead this year. Tickets go on sale today after 2 years of cancellations caused by the COVID pandemic and flooding. Steamfest is due to go ahead on April 29 and 30.
2NURFM Sport.
Jet star Matt Yeoman says he used his stint on the sidelines as motivation as Newcastle looked to claim back-to-back wins. The co-captain saw himself play sporadically in the first 12 rounds before cementing a starting spot in the past 5 matches. Yeoman says his side, which is unbeaten since his return, is in a good position to face Macarthur on Saturday. Hunter surfers Ellie Lampkin, Josh Stretton and Mikey Clayton-Brown were all eliminated at the Tweed Coast Pro yesterday. Port Stephens duo Stretton and Clayton-Brown bowed out in the men's round of 64, while Merriweather native Lampkin exited in the women's round. Newcastle trio Philippa Anderson, Emily Burke and Sarah Baum advanced to the round of 32. And Lachlan Miller and Adam Elliott will make their club debut for the Knights on Friday night in their pre-season clash with Parramatta at the Central Coast. That's sport, I'm Bella Middleton.
And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 5, 8, 14, 18, 27, 38 and 41, and the supplementaries are 2, 11 and 13. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.